Hello, Leo, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of February 16th through the 22nd. And during that time, we'll have a waning gibbous moon. That's a really good time for self-reflection and rebirth. We'll then have the last quarter, and we'll move into the waning crescent, which is a really good time of surrender, rest, and healing. Just kind of let go, rest, and prepare for the next cycle ahead. So keep those energies in mind as you're moving through your week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter. So, of course, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Leo, your overall message for this reading is a time for healing. All right. I think someone else just had that card too. Maybe Cancer, Gemini, one of those. So if you're a cross watcher, you may want to watch for that sign as well. Or if you have a placement there, maybe you have a moon in Cancer. So sometimes it's good to watch some of those other readings. If you do have different, if you notice that you're ruled by different areas of your chart in a different manner, just good to check out those readings too. All right, as I'm shuffling, I'd like to remind you to notice the world around you today. This would be just looking for the synchronicities, those little breadcrumbs that the universe likes to, to put out there. If you're working on something, especially like if you're in a healing mode right now, sometimes there's just little signs and signals. This could be, like an animal that you come across, and maybe, the universe is telling you to kind of embody, the characteristics of that animal to get through what you're going through. It could be like repeating numbers, so you can look up those angel numbers and see what those mean. But just my little note for the week is to watch for those synchronicities. All right, and the first card popping out here is Leo's card, the Strength card. So a time for healing, and the energy that you're sitting in is literally your own very strong, confident Leo energy. So that's a good place to be. You are strong enough to go through this healing process, and that's really just saying, embody the parts of yourself that make you you. Really, that's a nice message from the cards today for you. Your current situation is, looks like maybe you've been through it here, through some kind of conflict. This is the card of that winning through deceit or underhanded tactics. And what's been going on here, some sort of, I think you guys have had some kind of dramatic things going on. And I have noticed with the Leo collective, it takes you guys longer to move through things. That's really been something that I've learned reading for collectives here on YouTube. So, which is new to me. So it's really been educational to witness that. But yeah, it looks like, some words have been exchanged. It looks like some feelings have been hurt. This could be your feelings. That words were coming at you, and this is you kind of just not real happy about those words, or maybe there's things that you've said that's affected others as well. So, something to think about, but you're strong enough to get over, any kind of words or communications like that. What is the saying? Sticks and stones. So that's something to think about. You're strong enough to get through that. At the root of your situation is the High Priestess here this week. So, this is your card of kind of mystery. This is, going within. This is following synchronicities and your intuition. And if that is the root of the situation, it's almost like there's something higher than you, kind of pushing you through the situation, and maybe to get you out on the other side in just a different place. So definitely something to think about, when it's the High Priestess. This is kind of your card. This is like, the initiation into the mystery. This is, pay attention to your dreams and your subconscious. And of course, again, those synchronicities, that's the way that that the universe speaks to you. So pay attention to those things this week and let those things come through and help you heal. In your recent past is the Ace of Cups. So, this could be an over, this is just a pouring out of emotion. The ace is the open heart, the cup of your heart just being really, really open. And, if your heart was open and you've had these words said to you, or these messages come through, then yeah, that's really painful, and of course you would need time to heal it. But you're definitely strong enough, and you've got this higher power that's really ready to guide you, and looks like just guide you onto a new path. What's on your mind this week is the Knight of Cups. So this is kind of healing emotionally and moving forward and not a rapid way, but just kind of that steady motion. And again, if you've got this, this open heart here, this is kind of moving forward with it. Like, don't let whatever has been going on with you close yourself. You just close your heart. You need to kind of remain, to have an open heart. What is just ahead of you looks like kind of just juggling your material world. So this could be, juggling your job, your finances, your living situation. This could be, any of those types of things, but that's just ahead of you and looks like something you will be working on and moving through this week, is just kind of getting your material world, or just kind of just keeping everything going when it comes to your material world. In your advice position is that things are happening very quickly. So this can be any kind of change, or just different things that are coming in, things that you need to rapidly deal with. And it looks like from the elements here, I mean, we're dealing, all the elements are now on the table. So it could be rapidly dealing with these emotions. It could be dealing with your strength, dealing with messaging. It could be dealing with, things with your job, with your home life. So um, everything's kind of represented, and the advice here is just kind of take things as it comes and deal with them. Things are coming in as it comes in, just go ahead and deal with it. What is beyond your control this week is, yeah, that's that new perspective I was talking about. So all of these things are going to move you through to a new perspective. And if you're going through this with your, like I said, you want to keep an open heart, and you want to make sure that you're kind of just watching to see what things you're supposed to be learning right now, through whatever healing process this is. And there's a saying that's coming to mind. It's that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So make sure that you're kind of looking for those messages, when you're going through a healing process like that it might not have been fun to go through it, but there's always a bigger reason. There's a bigger reason at work. Again, a lot of times you can look back from a future position and say, oh, I'm glad I went through that because now I'm in this place. So keep that in mind as this new perspective. It's beyond your control. It's definitely what you're facing this week. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid, is the Judgment card. So that's interesting. Do you um, do you want to place judgment on yourself or on someone else, or are you trying to avoid doing that? And that, only you can answer in this position. But in this position, to me, this is like your struggle this week. This is the thing for you to at least ask this question: is, are you making judgments? Is that your place to do that? Or are you avoid making that judgment, and is that your place to do that? So it's a question that you need to at least ask yourself. And there's no correct answer there. I mean, it's really up to you and how you want to manage things as you move forward. But it's a question that you definitely need to be asking today, is or this week, is this is your new awareness of how things are, of what the truth is. And, are you making a judgment about that? And again, this could be your internal judgment of yourself, or a judgment of someone else. So that's a question that you do need to be asking yourself this week. Your outcome position, all right, is that you're going to be okay. You are going to be just fine. Whatever this thing is that you're going through, you're going to heal from it. You're in a place, This is one of those cards. It's just one of the happiest to me cards in the deck. This is like the ultimate wealth and security. And this is where, this is a generational card. You've got the old man here, and a couple, and the dogs here running around. I think there's a kid in there somewhere. It's hard for me to see through. Yeah, right here. So this is and and surrounded by pentacles. And if you notice the pentacles here, which is why I love this card, is it's the tree of life shape that the pentacles are in. So this is a great outcome. This means that whatever this is that you're going through, it's moving you to a better you. Like I said, this new perspective here, but it's the best card to have in your outcome position. So, let's get healed up over this and let's move on. What is being hidden from you this week is the Lover's card. So this could be about a relationship for you, and that you're healing. This could be that maybe this is hidden from you, so it's just not there anymore. Did you just get out of a relationship? Is there something that you're going through when it comes to relationship? This for some of you could be the end of a relationship. It could be an argument here that you've had. You're making some judgments, and it could be moving on. So, and it's hidden from you this week, so it's just not there in the pictures. You need to focus on you and your healing this week. All right, let's get a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. And one card already came out. We're going to shuffle and get two. We'll see. For some reason, it's time for two cards on this reading. There it is, right there. All right, strengthen your gifts. So, and I'm going to say for you, Leo, it is your strength. That is, strength is literally your gift. Leos are very strong, very confident. Doesn't take you long to kind of get over things, put things in a clear and concise manner in your head and move on. This other card here, admit your vulnerabilities. So a lot for you to think about this week as you're going through this healing for whatever this is for you. Again, ask yourself this question about judgment. Are you judging someone else? Are you judging yourself? And is that what you want to do? And like I said, there's no correct answer there. That's either a yes or no, and it's up to you to really make that decision. And that's how you're going to arrive at what you're going to do. But your outcome here says that overall the situation, even though it seems kind of crummy at the moment, is going to be good for you in the end. It's what needs to happen. Again, it's not things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So something to keep in mind this week, Leo. So, Leo, I really appreciate your time here with me today. I do hope there was something that you could take from this reading and use this week, as you're kind of going through this healing. As you get into the waning crescent moon, it's definitely that moon energy is kind of there to support you. This is definitely a really good time for self-reflection, and can be a time of healing and just kind of rest and rejuvenate for the next thing that's about to come your way, because it's a cycle. Things keep going and new things keep happening. So I do post weekly readings, so come back next week and we'll see if this energy continues or if there's something totally new here for you next week. Also, if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really does help my channel, and of course I would really appreciate that. So thanks so much, Leo, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.